So this is my Flatbush story.
This is my Flatbush story.
It's a blood clot.
The year was 91, and it was the era of the dollar vans. There were a lot of cliques in Flatbush back then. There was Ocean Ave, Nostrand, Fair, and our sides over the hill, and some others. But for us that were over the hill, we took the dollar vans more so than the others. But there was a strategy to taking the dollar vans. And for those that didn't know, the junction was like the stage. That's where all the cliques showed up. If you had beef, it was on the junction. If you got flipped, it was on the junction. You got robbed, it was on the junction. Everything happened on the stage for the most part. But, all the cliques showed up there, on a Friday especially. Every clique is out there. And anytime we had to go out there, either we would walk or we would hop on a van. Now, for the days that we did hop on a van, there was a strategy. And the strategy was, shout out to my boy Tiger, but the strategy was, for the most part, that we would get a van that was empty. And once we did, Tiger would go all the way to the back last row. Then everybody else would get in. And the girls, of course, would be, more to the front. And the van would be packed. So the driver can't pick nobody else up. It's a straight run to the junction. And we would get to the junction and doors open and we're gone. So Tiger would be the last one coming out. So, of course, now the driver is, he's confused, looking around like, who's going to pay me? So back then, in the 90s, there was a slogan that used to say, crime doesn't pay. So anytime the driver would ask, who's paying me, Tiger used to say, crime got it. And not for nothing could these drivers, get that. They just never got it. They just knew that they didn't get paid, and probably later on at home or wherever in their quiet time, they figured it out or whatever. But at that moment, they were completely lost. And for those that did jump out for a problem, they got more than what they even bargained for, But that was Flatbush back then, It was hearts of breaths back then, you know what I mean? And that will just always be love. It will always be a memory. Shout out to Tiger for always holding it down. Because crime never paid, Yeah, that was my memory, man. Shout out to the bud.
Don't stop at all. Drop this Arizona round an Albemarle. Driver, don't even itch. Collect a little food there and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. Cause if you're running the fence, my friend, that is it. I've got an Nextel phone and a singular chip. Any problem you can reach me on this. I pounds them and buy when a tons man a ship. Green like grass, brown like chocolate. FedEx and UPS I make several trip. All me life savings are right on this. You can drink and beer but don't you dare burn a split.